I did a live stream yesterday and the Katnipp Cafe is such a mess, so I need to tidy it up before I start the day. Here's some things I did with the mystery art boxes on the live stream. I also did this. So cute. Look at all this stuff that's arrived for Peggy the van. I can't wait. This is our water jugs and our sink system, ready to do some adventures. It looks an absolute mess behind me because of all the van stuff that has actually arrived. I'm super excited. It's been such a long time since I've uploaded on my personal channel. For those of you who don't know, I have a personal channel and we bought a really old van, like a 2004 van that we're actually renovating and going on little adventures with, but we're actually ripping it all out and kitting it out. And there will be some more vlogs very soon. I literally haven't uploaded anything because I've recorded 2 personal vlogs and then I lost all the footage, but I've recently just found it and I felt like really discouraged. Also, I wasn't really doing anything interesting apart from working all the time because we can't do anything. So yeah, the personal vlogs are going to come back. I found the footage, so I might just upload them even though it's from October. Anyway, I'm rambling, let's get into the studio sort of stuff. Today I actually have just spring cleaned the Katnipp Cafe. What I found is that because it's such a small space, it gets messy really quickly, and I had a Patreon live stream yesterday on Sunday and there was just like things all over, so I've sorted that out and arranged it, and I really want to paint the Katnipp Cafe this week. So I'm actually going to take a photo of the front of the cafe, I'm going to put it into Photoshop and I'm going to see what kind of colours that I want the Katnipp Cafe to be. I know a lot of you guys keep asking when I'm going to paint it, and it was actually meant to get done before Christmas, but we got so busy and obviously lockdowns happened that the painter and decorator could no longer come here safely, so I might just paint it myself. And I've actually really grown to love the natural wood, and I feel like it would be almost a shame to paint the natural wood. So what I was thinking is maybe I could just paint the shutters and the door. So this is the front of it, and this is what I mean. This wood is really nice and feels like a shame to kind of paint over. I've got used to it, but the windows and the shutters are MDF and the roof, and the roof seems like it's going to be quite a big task to paint. So I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe a dusky pink for the shutters and stuff. I also have these that need painting, and these go on the doors to create like a little cross to look like kind of like a cottage. So go on like that and then across here. So these will also be painted too. So yeah, I'm going to take a picture and then I'm going to superimpose it. Also, I've just crammed in some leaves and stuff that I've purchased. These aren't going to look like this, these little flower pots. Maybe I could do them a different colour, pastel colours, maybe yellow. I just don't know. And then get some artificial flowers. I also want to paint clouds because this is meant to look like the clouds and stuff, like the cloud line. It goes from Baby Blue, the second business, but then this wasn't originally painted, but we decided to paint it to go with the Katnipp Cafe, and this is going to be the Katnipp town. I'm going to eventually get a wall mural that has like little illustrated shop fronts on it, so it looks like a little Katnipp town, and maybe like a welcome mat, a post box. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know your suggestions. If any of you are good with plants or anything, I really need your help, because we have this palm tree just in the corner over here, and it's got like little brown speckles on it, and I don't know how to save it. I feel like it's dying because I cut off so many dead brown leaves, and I feel like maybe it's infested or something. Here, come and look at this. So this is currently what's happening to the leaves. Look, they're like going brown. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see? And then if you look super closely, or if I go down here, there's like browny black speckles all over the stalks. Now I have this plant at home and it doesn't look like this, and we've had that plant for like 6 years now, but this one has got these like speckles on. Let me know how to rescue it, because it looks like it's gonna die anytime. Oh look, I've missed these ones. These are all dried up. Oh no. Come back to life. Okay, so these are the selections I managed to narrow it down to. It was have the roof green, keep the wood bare, and paint the shutters and everything pink. I kind of like this, but I'm now, after editing it, swaying towards painting all of the wood. I then did it so that the roof was grey and the shutters were pink and the wood was bare. And then also, so I painted this pink, the shutters would be white and the roof would be dark grey. Then it was painting the wood white, doing a pink roof and pink shutters and white frames. I don't know, I'm starting to now be swayed towards painting the wood. Okay, so we've had a change of plan. So I asked you guys which one you would prefer over on Instagram and TikTok, and when I woke up this morning I looked at the results and it was kind of a toss up between number 1 and number 6. But I've gone back to square one. When I first ever designed the Katnipp Cafe, I initially had yellow as the colour in mind. I wanted kind of like a cottagey feel. I was also super inspired by Main Street, and I absolutely love the Emporium in Disney World, like the little candy shop, and that is yellow and white from what I remember. I'm pretty sure it is anyway. And I kind of had that in mind when I first initially designed the cafe. And then I thought, well, Katnipp's branding colour is pink, and I think I was just overthinking it way too much. So I did the mock-ups and I honestly didn't really 100% love any of them, apart from the initial design that I did right back before it was even built. So when I was in B&Q looking at the paint swatches, I picked up the pinks and I was like, right, okay, we'll go for pink. But the more I looked at it, the more my gut was telling me this is not going to look very good, and it's going to just look too pink heavy, because we've got a big pink wall here, we've got the lights, we're going to have the Katnipp mural on the town, so it looks like a little town, and I could incorporate a pink building in the Katnipp town and have the Katnipp Cafe yellow, which was the original plan. I also think it'll work really well with the segue into the baby blue section, with the sky and everything. So now we're back to the drawing board. I actually quickly put a post up on Instagram and see what you guys said about doing it yellow after I found some inspiration photos, and 65% said yes to paint it yellow, because this was kind of the picture that I found on Pinterest. So it was like this little cute cottage. So I don't know about the shutters, whether I'm going to do it blue like on these or whether I'm just going to do it white. The first thing I am actually going to do is paint the tongue and groove shiplap panel thing yellow. I've actually bought furniture paint and it was pretty expensive from Valspar. I also brought some brushes for timber. I don't know if they're going to be any good. There's probably painter and decorators like going, no, don't do it. But I bought this furniture paint, which apparently is touch dry in an hour. It's an undercoat. It's a 3-in-1 apparently. So it's for just painting straight onto wood, kind of similar to chalk paint. I did look at chalk paint, but they didn't have a colour that I wanted. So I literally spent about an hour looking at all the colours in the shop. I was there for a very long time. It is now 20 to 1. So that's how long I was at B&Q for. So I'm going to crack this paint open and I'm going to give it a go and try the first stroke of yellow. Wish me luck. I don't think it's vibrant enough. I think I've played it too safe with the paint. It's kind of like a dull yellow. Second coat done, and now I'm going to attempt the roof. Starting to come up a bit more, and I got bored of painting these white. I think I'm probably going to have to paint this door yellow with the white trim, but I painted a little lonesome cloud. So the Katnipp Cafe is currently, nearly finished painting. I It looks really good. I was really second guessing my colour choices at first, but now I think it looks really, really cool. It really brightens up that corner now that it's not like that wood colour. I love the grey colour itself, but I don't know if I should have done the roof a bit darker. I don't know. I actually really quite like it. Not bad considering I didn't do a mock-up and change my mind last minute, but hey ho. I've just got a few more bits that I need to finish off. Like, I need to kind of neaten up the paintwork a little bit on the door, maybe do a second or third coat again. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I've got a little lonesome cloud over here. Can you see? Where is it? Wait. Oh, over here. I might put a cute face on it, and then maybe we'll put some more clouds and stuff. What I was thinking as well is over here it would be really cool to have like one of those 3-tiered street lamps, you know, like the white ones, so it looks like a street lamp, and maybe like a specials board or something like that, just to give it the theme. And then behind me here will be the Katnipp mural town. So we have to think of some shops, so definitely let me know in the comments what shops I could have. But I'll probably see you in the morning. I'm not going to finish it here. Matthew's just washed the brushes, they look nice and washed. I'm not going to finish it here because I want to show you the final results, and I need to see it in the daylight. It is currently 7 PM, so I've been up for quite some time, and yeah. These are the two things that I've decided to purchase, this mini outdoor lamp and then this cute little hydrangea, which will go in the little plant pots. Okay, I'm really going to go home now. It's now 7:30. So I'm drawing some little clouds on this wall here. I'm really happy we ended up continuing this around, because originally the blue was just here where it's the baby blue section, so it kind of goes really, really well and kind of gives the feel. But this little gap up here, I was going to draw an extra cloud because I'm thinking of getting fake boxwood hedging across here, and then we've got a little street lamp coming which will kind of go here, and I'm thinking maybe we could make some sort of sun. So I'll show you my sunny character. So this is my sunny character that we've got on a bunch of stuff, like the enamel pins, and I thought he would look really cute up there on the wall near the Katnipp Cafe. So I think what we're going to do is print it onto, because it'll have to be quite big, print it onto 4 separate sheets of A4 sticker, like a vinyl sticker, and like merge it all together. I also need to do a couple more coats of these, but I'm gonna get my iPad out and give it a try, a little experiment. Let's go. I've like spent 2 days doing this, oh my god. cute. So he's now stuck there and I can't remove him, but I feel like he should have been further up, like maybe here. I've done him a bit too far down, and I don't know whether to paint some little clouds like I have him on my enamel pin. I've done him too far down. I added some little clouds just like he was on the enamel pin, and I've decided that in these little plant pots I'm going to get some flowers which should be in the post very soon, and I'm going to do a little sleeping bumblebee outside the cafe. What do you think, Mike?
I think it's going to be cool when, you know, having your own world that's kind of shaped with all of your characters and stuff. It's going to be awesome.
Do you think that we'll eventually get a Katnipp Cafe in real life? Because I want like a cafe slash shop that's themed where people can come.
If you've got an idea in your head, then you'll end up having it within about 20 minutes. So I'm surprised you haven't opened one already, to be honest.
Oh, I wish. I totally would if the budget was right. But, hey Sonny. Don't fit. So I finished painting the Katnipp Cafe. I cannot believe it. I was just saying to Dean, it feels like such an accomplishment because I've been putting this off for like literally the longest time, and I should have just done it straight away, but I'm really happy with the result. I'm glad I went for yellow. I think it works really, really well. And now I think I'm going to get hedges along here, like a boxwood hedge. So I'm going to wait for that to arrive. The street lamp is going to come, so it's not quite finished. There's going to be tweaks that are going to happen. I've also got some colourful flowers that are going in the plant pots rather than these white ones, but I had these white ones to hand in the office already, so I thought I'd put them there. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you like it? Ooh, it needs like some more lights. When the street light is here, it's going to look really, really freaking cool. Oh, love it. And also maybe some festoon lights, and then I'm really excited for when we finally get the Katnipp Town over here. It's all going to come together and look really, really cool. I was just saying that I would love to have a themed cafe one day with like a kind of a cafe slash shop. It would be super cool, and I would love like the customers to have an amazing immersive experience into the world of Katnipp. But for now, we're just kind of, yeah, playing around, and we've done the Katnipp Cafe. So if you made it to the end of the video, put something to celebrate the Katnipp Cafe in the comments below. Find some emojis that you think would be suitable. Also, BABYBLUU has took residence outside the Katnipp Cafe, and so has Sonny. He's out permanently, so hard at work. Hope you enjoyed this studio vlog and the adventure that is the Katnipp Cafe. Thank you for following along on the journey. It's going to be so, so cool to see where we are in the future. But for now, this is where we're at. Alright then. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Goodbye.